Hey guys, it's Mary Beth again. Today I wanted to show you a couple pages from the Orange Smash book that I've been working on for almost a year now. I started it, I think, in January actually, so it's kind of been my 2014 Smash book. But I just wanted to take you through just a couple of the pages. I'm not completely done with it. There's still all those extra things I need to add and decorate the cover and whatnot, but I wanted to just show you what I have got so far. Okay, so, sorry, don't mind me if I keep refocusing and things. Okay, so the front page, I just, I printed this offline. I found it on Pinterest somewhere. I'll try to look it up again, but it just says, remembering the good stuff and living in the moment, a journal to record the bright side. So I just added some printable things and a tag. This is actually a film negative that I had from some photos that I took on film. I put it in there because it's not really worth reprinting the photos. These were kind of the duds of the bunch, so I just cut the negative, put it there. I just stuck a calendar in there on the front page too. I didn't really do anything with it. Okay. I hope you can see this. I'm going to zoom in. So on the front, I used a lot of like Project Life journaling cards and things to make little flaps. But I just stuck my pictures in there and wrote a little bit about some of the Instagram photos that I used. I use a lot of Instagram photos in this one because I use my big, you know, like 4x6 photos for things like my Project Life album. So I like to stick my Instagrams in this one because they're smaller. Here I made a pocket. Put a little bit of trim on here, just using a piece of 6x6 paper, and it's from the winter time. It got really cold and we had these stray cats that used to come around, and we weren't really allowed to have them in our apartment at all, so I made a little shelter outside for them, and two of them went in it, and I wrote about this tag. I wrote about how when I put food out there one night, this little paw just came reaching out just like this, and he placed his paw on my hand, and it was like a thank you. I cried. Oh my gosh, I cried. It was so sweet. I love those cats. They ended up getting adopted, and then this one who's ignoring the shelter is our cat now. We adopted her, Ornery Gracie. So I just stuck a couple things in this pocket. On these pages, I made kind of a spread here where I stuck 8 of the Instagram pictures on the page, and I numbered them with these little, I don't know what you would call them, but they're little stickers raised up here. And I printed out descriptions of what was going on vellum paper and taped it in there that numbered, so you can kind of see what was up there. We make a lot of art and things in the winter to keep busy, so I was having Nadia, we were making flowers and things with these coffee filters that I got at the dollar store, and we were just using food coloring and everything, so I made like a really messy page of that. I don't really like how it turned out, to be honest, but you know, it shows the mess that we made, and so I journaled about it, and I just put the bigger the mess, the more fun we had, and made a little place that opens up here with it tucks under this Fuji Instax camera photo. Alright, yeah, and I just splattered paint on this page because I liked it, and stuck a picture of my sewing machine. It has sticky notes on it because I've had it for years and I still don't know, I can't remember which, you know, dial goes to what, so I think it's kind of funny because I'm just that bad at sewing. Alright, this is a Christmas page for presents from other family members that they sent to us. My sister Stephanie, she had this on the gift that she sent us. It was just a tag, so of course I saved it, and it has her writing on the back of it. So I saved that, and this is a bag that she stuck some some things in, and I put a couple pictures inside it of the gifts that she sent. In this part I made another pocket and added some ribbon here on the bottom, and put the pictures of the gifts from my other sister Diana. I listed them here with the picture, and then I just used one of these Smashbook from the paper pads to write the best part was, and I put the picture. She sent me one of those camera lens looking mugs, and I pranked my husband by sticking it in the sink, making it look like my daughter put one of my expensive lenses in the sink, and it was actually one of my better pranks because he believed it, and it was hilarious. My pranks aren't usually that great, so I was happy that one actually worked. On the page on the left here, I like to use these paint chips. I'm guilty of taking them from the store. I have a nice collection of them. I just like using the colors and stuff. But anyways, this is a printable, it's free printable, just a Smash, and I just used some buttons and another free printable, but I put these pictures from things we would do, you know, in the winter, and I just journaled about it in this tag. Like I would take her to see the fish tanks when we'd go grocery shopping at Walmart. You know, that was kind of the thrill. And then some days we would, if she did something, she could use $1 of, you know, her money to go to the dollar store and pick out something. And she picked out these mini pencils, and she carried those things around in her hand for like weeks. It was funny. This is kind of my exercise page. I wrote my goals on another one of these paint chips, and I tucked it behind these two pictures, and it's about Turbo Fire. I like to do Turbo Fire workouts, and yeah, I'm just documenting that. These are a couple pages about my husband. We were being goofy one day and taking pictures on again, my little Fuji Instax mini camera, and we were just having fun, so I put those in there. This is I made a little pocket out of one of the pictures of us that I liked, and in it I stuck this little mini envelope I thought was so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. I think it's from Webster's Pages, I think, but then I just stuck some pictures of us in there and tucked it in there. I don't remember where I got this, but I liked it because it spins. It's a little spinner, and just says, you know, I love you to pieces, loads, tons, bunches, and you just kind of spin it. These are food pages. This is a wrapper I got at Chipotle. In our food, you can kind of see it here. My husband got one that his didn't touch the food, so I stole it. He was like, what, are you going to smash with it? Yep. You betcha. But it's one of just the wrappers that they put in the baskets. So I took that and then folded it into kind of like a little pocket page, and then stuck our pictures in there from Chipotle. We really like it. They have menus while you're waiting in line. It has nutritional facts, so I just kept that since you can just take them. I stuck that in there. This is from a date night that we had. We went to get sushi. We found a really good sushi place here in Northwest Ohio, which was surprising. We didn't even get this good of sushi when we lived at the beach, so we were really pleasantly surprised. So I just kept a little chopstick, you know, wrapper, and I found these guest check printables online too, so I just printed one out and wrote all we got. We got a lot of rolls. It was an expensive date, but it was worth it. We brought some home, and then we stayed up eating it too. It was fun. I'm a big fan of Little Miss, like those characters from the books. I don't know. I just love them so much. My daughter's first birthday party was a Little Miss Sunshine themed party, but these are like the book covers, and I just made them into little bookmarks. And I had originally thought I was going to stamp every day that I was feeling like one of these things, like, oh, if I had a day where I was feeling like, oh, I was helpful, I would stamp the date. And you can see I did it on this one. Little Miss Curious. There was a day that we were feeling very curious about something. I stamped that on there, but you can see it kind of fell through and I never did it, so I'll have to pick that back up again. But I just put them all in here, all of my favorite Little Miss books. And then I did this one on my computer, the Little Miss Mama. It's supposed to look like me with my messy curls. And I just made that myself. I also made this one. It's the back of one of the books. It has all of the characters on it, and then I just put Today I Am. I just did this on my computer very quickly, and I just put her draw your own. I was going to draw something and then kind of journal about it. Print out a bunch of them maybe and put them in here. So that's that. I don't know how long this video is going to be, so if it cuts off abruptly, it's because my memory card ran out or something, and I'm not going to redo it. So if there's an abrupt end, I apologize. Pick it back up sometime. This is a page that I haven't really finished yet because I haven't journaled on it or anything. But this is, I love thrift store shopping. It's my favorite thing. So I kind of just made a page with it. I used paper and these journaling cards from Maggie Holmes flea market collection. I still have to journal on this one too, but it's cute because it says, don't know if I can focus that. There we go. It just says like flea market, and it's cute. So I thought I would put that in there. And I kept some things from the thrift store that we ended up finding. I find some really cool things there. It's always stuff that I've been wanting to buy, but I've been waiting, and then all of a sudden I'll walk in the thrift store and it'll be front and center on the shelf like it's been waiting for me. Crazy. It's crazy stuff. Really cool though. So I just kept the business card to my favorite thrift store. Found this one online, so I printed this on vellum. And then I put a bunch of paper after it where we can just kind of write the things that we bought at the thrift store or things we find. So I did that. This is for my daughter's 3rd birthday. She had that in March. We just had a very small little party together at home, and I have it really documented in my Project Life album, but I put little bits in here, like a little, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? Like the gift receipt and gift tag from her aunt whenever she sent her presents, a little cupcake wrapper from the cupcakes I made, and journaled a bit about it on one of these smash cards and what have you, and just a picture of me and her on her birthday. And this is just a card that she got in the mail. I stuck it in the pocket here. My husband and I love The Office. It's our favorite show. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just like our thing. We just love The Office. I always call him the Jim to my Pam. But for his birthday, I never, there's like certain things that I think that I would want to get him, but then I can't find them anywhere. And again, it was a thrift store find. I walked in the thrift store and I had wanted to get us the Office trivia board game, just because some nights we like to play board games together and have fun. So I walked in the thrift store and there was a brand new box of it right there, unopened, still had the wrapper on it and everything. And so I bought the board game for us, and it was so much fun. It was like the best thing I could have gotten that year. It was great. We had so much fun playing it. So on this page, I just photocopied the stuff from in the game, like the rules of the game, which are really funny, the little player pieces. I took a picture whenever we were playing it, the Dundies that you earn, and That's What She Said card, and a Support the Rabid wristband that you have to wear. If you watch The Office, then this all makes sense, but it's funny. So, and I just made a booklet with some of my favorite Office moments that I just put in here. I haven't written about it yet, but I was going to do that. So that's my page to The Office. These ones are not done yet. Here's my kitty cat page about all of the stray cats we used to see around our apartment. there were so many of them. And a lot of them actually got adopted, which was really cool. But this is Gracie. This is our cat that we have. And her dad, we just called him Tabby. And then the brothers, Fluffy number 1, Fluffy number 2. We weren't very original. Stubby was one of our favorite cats, and we were going to take her with us too whenever we bought our house. But she went missing a couple months before, and we're fairly certain, almost 100% certain, that somebody adopted her, which is great. We just love that cat so much, so we miss her. And then Black Kitty, we just call him Black Kitty. It's so unoriginal, but he and Gracie, they must have joined up sometime, because we now have kittens here from Gracie. She had 3 kittens just a couple months ago, and yeah, and one of them, it looks just like him, so we were like, well, there's the daddy. This page I haven't finished yet, but I'm going to write some things on here about this little boy that we sponsor. I should have covered up his name, so I'm going to go quickly. From Compassion International. Yeah, I'm going to turn the page because I don't think I should really have his name and stuff showing. But I was going to write about him there. This is my thankful page. It was turning to spring, so I put, you know, some spring things. This will be a beautiful day, the sunlight finally coming in our windows. And on here, another printable, just like the one on the front page, it says there's always, always something to be thankful for. Find it. So I just started it, actually, just started writing the things that we're thankful for, like morning strolls around the neighborhood, sun-kissed face at the beginning of spring, transforming a tattered old book into a beautiful journal, things like that, because I make a lot of junk journals too. This is another page about our restaurant eating. We don't go out to eat very much, so I always seem to smash about it when we do. I kept the receipt because some funny things happened whenever we were out, and it was just hilarious, so I had to write it down. And we were just making funny faces at home, and Nadia was ignoring us. Anyways, whatever. This is the page about my Facebook. I made a page about Facebook. I actually wrote this out and typed it on Photoshop and then printed it on vellum. It just says, hello, my name is Mary Beth and I'm a Facebookaholic. And I just put that on there. And I found this old vintage looking like Facebook thing online. And so I kind of stuck that on there. And then I printed out my, took a screenshot of my, like, just my page at the time. And put that in there. Because I thought it would be kind of cool to remember what it looked like certain times. This is a very crazy page about the day that Nadia found the lollipops left over from her birthday party. She kept wanting more and more and more, and the thing is with her, she doesn't even really eat them, so she would, you know, maybe lick it once or something and then discard it and then try another one, and she just really wanted to hold it, but she's just funny, so I took pictures there. I'm actually going to stop this video because she is downstairs having a little fit about something. So I'm going to go take care of my little because she is needing me right now. But anyways, I will continue this. I leave off here, I'll remember, and then I'll continue this some other time. So I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, bye guys.